Milk is nutrients? All food is nutrients, dumbass. You can just drink a glass of it on the side. Are your bones brittle? No. Totally fine. I would put my bones up against your bones any day of the damn week, honestly. Plus, I eat a lot of cheese. I think my calcium levels are totally fine. What about chocolate milk? I don't know, it's just weird to me. People are like, I don't like chocolate milk. I would rather drink regular milk, aka vanilla milk. But like, if you told people that you put chocolate milk in cereal, they would probably look at you like you're psychotic. Ew, you don't, no. You only put regular cow titty milk into your cereal. You don't put chocolate flavored cow titty milk into your cereal. Are you stupid? I love the iframes. What the heck? It's pretty psychotic to put even more sugar into a cereal. No, see, now you're doing the milkless no favors either, because now you're making us seem like militant, you know, nutritionites. It's not, you need a flam straight away. Like, if, I'm not gonna lie to you, I bought Vector. It's not like I'm sitting here with Count Chocula or whatever, but at the same time, like, if you wanted to be, like, completely min-max with your health choices, you probably wouldn't be eating cereal for, like, the breakfast in the first place. I'm not fighting for people to stop using milk. All I'm fighting for is a place for the non-milk users to also be offered a spot at the high table. To at least have our opinion not mocked derisively on social media. Always the bellow baddie. It deserves to be mocked? Why, are you a dairy farmer? How are you typing this with your 56K modem? Don't you pay by the minute? This is how you choose to spend your time? Look, you're not in danger. If anything, especially if you're from Bellingham, you should be stoked that I don't drink milk. Because I'm like the only Canadian crossing the border, apparently, and not clearing the shelves at Trader Joe's. So I think you should watch your tone, honestly. You should shut your mouth when you're talking to me. 3 flam bros already? I'm not anti-yogurt. I don't buy it for myself, but I eat it from time to time. I like kefir. I mean, I'm very pro-dairy as far as, like, you know, the food's tasting good. I don't like the base metal for whatever reason. But I'm heavily cheese-pilled. I do think it's a little psychotic for, like, an adult to order, like, a glass of milk at a restaurant to go with their meal, but, like, that's my own personal hang-up, okay? We don't need to get into that. Unless they're eating cereal, apparently, in which case, if they didn't order a glass of milk, I'd be like, what are you, crazy? Still keep raising. We keep eating. Number one most important thing, early on, we're not gonna die. So you just get your max health as high as it can go. Magical chest, please. Thanks so much for the gems. Oh, they sell cereal in restaurants. Don't do yourself a big inflaminous, bro. Don't do yourself a disservice, okay? They sell cereal in some restaurants. Sometimes you go to a breakfast place and they're like, you can have one of those, like, you know, fun-sized boxes of cereal for $3 or $4. It's been known to happen. Boop. Yes, I want to convert my health. It's true. Raise a bellow baddie. We already got like way more HP. If anything, I want this. I want to get away from this big lad because he's killing the enemies before I can do anything. Sanguine shovels. Oh, I would love to be a snowman. What about steamed milk? No, I'm anti-milk in my coffee as well. Whoa, he swiped my coins! By which I don't mean that you can't have milk in your coffee. I understand why it's offered at the coffee shops, but for me personally, I like a black coffee. Occasionally, it depends on the day, I might allow myself to get a pump of sweetener or something, but it's an awfully hot coffee pot. Help. I just love the Undertale song. It's like the hardest second wave I've ever had here. Hey, could you stream on the 4th of May? Why? This is a scary question. I would love more iframes, please. I would love even more iframes. Do you want me to say May the 4th be with you? As you know, I'm big into Star Wars. I know you've got over this before. God help me, I can't resist the bait. What are your top buys at Costco? I'm thinking about getting a membership. Listen. Depends on what you like to eat. It depends on what you're stocking. If you've got a baby who loves eating croissants for breakfast, stop paying, $1 to $4 per croissant at the grocery store. It's ridiculous. Go to Costco, 12 croissants, $5.99. You like frozen pizza? Put a couple of Motor City pseudo deep dish pizzas in your freezer. It's not going to change your world, but it's pretty good. No one even asked? One person asked! Okay? And you gotta get a hot dog, like, every single time. I mean, they're $1.50. You would be stupid not to get a hot dog. Unless you're a vegetarian, in which case, honestly, your Costco membership might not be as valuable as, like, other individuals, but... What does this guy do? Oh, he's nothing. He's like, boo! 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 That's the sound of the ambulance coming to take me away. 'Cause the sight of you has stopped my heart. Caskets are a pretty good deal. I mean, honestly, the glasses were an insane deal. I know you don't buy glasses that often, but like, new lenses plus frames came to like $249 Canadian. It was under the tap limit for my credit card. I didn't even have to use chip and pin. It blew my mind. Now, mind you, they only had like, I don't know, maybe like 30 frames that you could choose from. It wasn't like a normal eyeglass store, but still. I hope you know the top institutional shareholders of Costco are BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. Yeah, I mean, the top institutional holders of every corporation that's publicly traded are Vanguard, State Street, and BlackRock, okay? So, like, it's... so they hold, like, $20 trillion in assets or something like that. Listen, you don't want to get into this discussion. You ever seen the the TikTok of the person dancing, and they're going, I hope you know that actually 90% of publicly traded corporations are all, their institutional shareholders are majority held by Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street. 3 companies. You don't understand. They don't have a mandate to actually run the companies. They are the stewards of the assets that have been given to them by their depositors. Listen, okay, we don't need to get into it. Just leave Jack Bogle's name out of your mouth when you're making these TikToks. Okay, I'm just standing still. That's a bad thing? I disagree. I mean, if Walmart owns Walmart and Sam's Club, that's too much consolidation for me. I would ask for them to be broken up. But everybody hates that kind of consolidation. All of a sudden, your local bank is saying, hey, we don't have any money to pay you out. And everybody's like, fuck, I knew I should have been with JP Morgan. Let me get, so 2 bad guys to become 1 shovel man. Random Skelly minion at the expense of health? I would take that. I'm with JP Morgan. I was going to say I'm with her. Oh, man. American banking is junk? Oh, yeah? How you liking that Credit Suisse today? On the 1 in 500 chance that you're from Switzerland and bank with Credit Suisse? Jester's Delight. Red Sky and Night, Jester's Delight. I will purchase them all and then immediately use them all. Look at these huge bones. Is your Korean any good? Anio? But like, I can say a little bit. Very valuable. That's onion in French? You know what? I don't know enough to know whether that's true or false. Can't remember it. Malf, do you remember the lesson? Did we learn about, did we learn what onion was in French class? I can tell you onion in Korean is yangpa. Definitely know that. You know what's weird? Green onion in Korean is pa. Onion is yangpa. Green onion is pa. Here, the onion is the base food. And then, like, the green onion is named as if it's a variant. And then in Korea, the green onion is like the base food. And what we would consider a regular onion is considered, is named as if it's a variant. Isn't that weird? I do love green onion. I was losing my mind when, I mean, this was like 4 or 5 years ago now, but DoorDash released like local data in their annual recap, and they were like, the number one write-in request for the Vancouver area is no green onions, please. And I was like, I gotta move. No green onions? They're not only like, I find them delicious, but they're also like, they look nice, and they taste inoffensive to begin with. I think they might, in hindsight, I think they might have made it up. Who the heck is ordering something and then saying, well, who, like, en masse is ordering something and saying no green onions, please? Like, it just seems like, I mean, like, no sauce is something I think I could expect to see on, like, some sandwich orders. No green onions, though? I mean, like, what are you doing? There's a big snake. There's a big snake on the board. Definitely Skellius Destinius. Well, I'll say so far... Oh, these are not even bosses. Okay, I was concerned. Most conservatives I know dislike green onions. Listen, I would be careful about drawing that kind of conclusion. I don't know if there's... I'm not a political scientist. I have to imagine there's nothing causal in that relationship. What do you mean it's true? Come on. That does not track with the Vancouver data? That's true. We're a fairly progressive city. I think we're a little bit like California. Like, I mean, obviously we're much smaller than the state, but I think for a mental model, you can think of it like that. Got some pockets for sure. I mean, like when Kate and I were looking at open houses, we were going to some neighborhoods in like Vancouver that I've never been to. And I was like, oh shit, like the whole city is not a city. Like, if you look at a map, like 90% of the city is actually kind of like a suburb. Unless you feel that a city is just like you have a neighbor on both sides of you. I mean, a city to me is like trains and apartment buildings. And then like restaurants and retail and like some entertainment options. Some of the neighborhoods we were going through, I was like, holy shit. The closest restaurant is like 8 blocks away. And it's a Cactus Club! What the fuck? It's a damn JJ Bean? Sure, I'll spawn slimes every 4 to 6 seconds. 30 to 50 feral slimes. I'll bone fuse some bad units. They said it, dude. They said it. Amazing chest ahead. They said it. Ooh. Okay, it's we know it's going to be mimics because we keep taking the one that gives more mimics. But then also the mimics drop better stuff. I gotta stop running away when I have iframes. Literally just did the exact same thing again, but... Okay, it's Kenshi Shinobi again. I have iframes. Remember this. I'm scared of him still. Oh, it homes in on you. That makes sense. All meanies get blight. Send them. Send... Ooh! I gotta use my big dash. Then, we get away. And then we summon... Oh, what the hell? Summon bats. Summon bats. Okay, you got me. Just dodge the shurikens. Then you use your dash to escape the sword. There you go. He's learning. He's learning. Okay, honestly, great attack on your part. I gotta give you some credit. Can you kill him like a little faster? Like, I know I got some good units in here somewhere. Just stand in the flames, please. Smoked. Okay, this is like a new record. Our score is not as high as some of the scores that I've had before, but dashing through enemies gives them death in. Very nice. And a swarm. I love that for me. Feel like now I can dash through enemies. They die in one hit. You suck their blood. You get max HP. Oh! He's a little too strong for me, Traveler. This guy's not dying in one hit, regardless. Some enemies you don't want to provoke. That's something I've noticed. Let's get our skewer a little stronger. Ogre's Rumble. Okay, good for them. But do I see any askers in the chat? No, I don't. That's about it. Wait, what was I talking about? Vancouver politics? So you know I'm out of juice. Anyway, so for lunch today, I'm having a kale salad with some... Listen, I know that this is not something to aspire to. Take that one. But I do, I'm sorry to say, I get the, just for convenience's sake. Help me. I get the pre-cooked chicken from Costco. It's relatively cheap, and it means that, like, I don't have to spend time on a Sunday roasting 7 chicken breasts or baking 7 chicken breasts or something like that. Instead, it's pre-cooked, it's pre-cut. I cut open the salad bag, I pour the salad on the plate, I put the chicken on top of it, I hit it with some dressing. I got a salad ready to go in less than 90 seconds. Give me a level 3 skewer. They do have rotisseries. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's hard to argue against the rotisserie, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, like, I'm in a good habit right now of eating salads for lunches, and I don't want to, like, if you got something good going on, I think one of the worst things you could do is try to min-max it to the point where you're like, now I'm getting knocked out of my habit. It's like if you quit smoking and someone was like, hey, they invented like a healthy cigarette that's full of medicine, you should try it. And then you're like, you know what, I should try it. Before you know it, you're back smoking loud with Joe Biden in the Oval Office. I mean, of course, who doesn't love haste? I've got invincibility. I'm so fast. I'm telling you, we're going. I'm literally just standing still with a dash fully charged here, just begging for somebody to come attack me. Go ahead. This shit is so dank it'll kill your pacemaker, Jack. I mean, we're definitely setting a new high score. Like, that's a damn given. Eye donors. Boost the sight range of minions by 20%. That's crazy, because don't minions only have one eye? I don't even want to talk about the GPT-4 stuff. Are we at the point yet where, like, if OpenAI put GPT-4 inside of a Boston Dynamics robot, like, it's over for mankind? Are we there? Or is that going to be GPT-5? It's a bit, I try not to be scared of new technology, but I mean, some of the stuff people were posting on Twitter was like amazing. Check it out. This is going to change life for everybody. Here's the worst music video you've ever seen, and guess what? It was made entirely by computers. Help me. But some of the stuff was pretty crazy. We saw the tweet. Yeah, I know. I was workshopping that in the car yesterday, though. I'll take a boo, bro. Hey, hang on. Cast it. Cast it. Cast it. I just needed somebody to say use your scrolls, and that's all. Now I have now I have the blessing of iframes. I'll take this. I'll upgrade chest. Next time I get a chest, we'll be chilling. I got more iframes. The nearest contraption will be transformed. Okay. Transform one of your bone-making contraptions. Can you just chill out for a second? Like, I got a lot going on here. Transform this? What did it turn into? I'm not equipped to answer that question, honestly. I will say, though, you know, I still feel like... Sometimes people ask, oh, how do you feel about being a streamer knowing robots will soon be able to do your job? I don't want to sound like this could put me on the wrong side of history, but I guess if it does, I'd be like unemployed and dead anyway. But I feel like the novelty of those AI-generated streams fell off kind of quick. Like there was the huge, like the novelty of the Seinfeld one going to the moon, and then it died, and now they're all at like, you know, 700 viewers or something. The same way, like, some of you maybe weren't around for this, but back in the day, people were like, everything is going to become a Twitch Plays. People, I think they and I count myself here as well, by the way. Seems good. Hang on, I have to focus. I would be okay losing you to get a pistolier. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nearby enemies are hurt by our revolting presence. Okay, I'm out of iframes. I think people are always... The baseline tendency of the average person is to be too dismissive of new things at first, and then drastically overstate the way, like, how much the world will change. Like, when I first heard of VTubers, everyone was like, what the hell's a VTuber? Sounds messed up. 2 weeks later, everyone was like, everyone on Twitch is about to be replaced with a VTuber. And now we're just, like, in a new world where there's, like, some people are streaming as people, some people are VTubers, or some streams are VTubers, and we're in, like, an equilibrium. I don't know, but I am kind of worried about, like, Skynet or whatever. I would definitely take a giant hand summoner. Thank you for asking. You have unlocked a new class, Doll Maker. The Royal Guard has arrived for a royal thrashing, or a noble thrashing. Oh noes, cannonballs coming from the east. How am I still alive? Well, it's true. I guess I would say you're right to start with. People did underrate, well, at least like normies, underrated how transformative like the PC would be. But I guess what I'm also trying to say is, has it actually been transformative? Like, yeah, there's new... listen, give me a second here to work myself out of the hole I deliberately put myself in. Obviously, it's been super transformative. But have the base elements of life really changed? Now you wake up, you look at a computer, you get in the shower, you look at a computer, you drive to work, you're surrounded by computers. Instead of, you know, working with a cash register, you work with a computer. You go home, you hug your family, then you guys all look at your computers. I'm talking about, like, I am concerned about AI. Basically, I'm concerned that ChatGPT-4 is going to have the Riz. It's going to romance a Boston Dynamics police robot dog, and then they're going to create the T-1000, and then we're going to have to fight robots for the rest of our lives. And you've seen the movie, the foot comes down on the skull and crushes it, right? If it's just like I go to stream and I say, excuse me, GPT-4, can you update my stream title? Yes, NL, what are you going to play today? I don't know, just put me on Super Auto Pets. They just released Pack 17. Okay, would you like me to also send out a tweet that you're going live? No, that's okay, the website died 32 years ago. Like that's, you know, the base elements of life are still the same. But if I wake up and I'm waking up because the robot sprinkler turned on and woke me up after my legally mandated 3 hours of sleep, and they're like, get back in the mine, get back in the cobalt mine, I'm gonna be like, I fucking knew it. Everyone was so jazzed that you could make like a hot photo of yourself just by putting a shitty photo of yourself through an AI filter. Now my ass is down here in the cobalt mines. Even though it doesn't make any sense, because if the robots are so good, wouldn't they be better at mining cobalt than me? But whatever. Sure, let's get a sneaky impling trap. No. Confuse enemies, they get close. Anyway, I think this is the final boss. Maybe? Ooh. Ooh, nice try. Nice try. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, that one actually hit me, but I was cruising for a second there. Oh, oh, oh. You can't hit me. Can't hit me. Can't hit me. Can't hit me. I'm like myth in chess boxing. It's called Enter the Gungeon, bitch. Oh, what are you going to do? It's pretty simple. If you see a line, you just move to the side. Okay, I'm ready for phase 2. Wow. You're actually easier than the bosses. This is an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed to call yourself the final boss. Okay, now he's flying around. Charge up a dash. I'm out of here. Okay, you can't just super dash away from him. That is new tech. Nice try. You may have forgotten I have a toddler. I'm capable of juggling 2 things at once. Trying to get a hard mode win in Super Auto Pets while simultaneously making sure that she doesn't swallow a AA battery. He's torched. Phase 3? Phase 3? I never thought I'd say this. They need to add a hard mode. Game's too easy. Congratulations, thy pounded king giggled right good and proper. Thy sacred mausoleum lies in silence and safety for now. News stirs of a king's heir as chaos engulfs the fractured lands. May thee hanker to suck fresh bones from beyond the graveyard? Adventure awaits, but for now thou rests in peace. New game forever? Nah, it's okay. Top 10,000? I can live with that. Top 10,000. Told you, you gotta let chat not tell you what to pick. /marker Boneraiser Minions.